Hi Aries, what's going on? Welcome to Air to Earth Tarot, and I am Ange. What is happening? I want to see the top of my head. Thank you. So today we're going to be reading. What is happening here? I'm sorry, I have a thing. Like order. Okay, so today we're going to be reading for Aries, and it will be a general reading for the month of September 2020. General reading means that if it does not resonate for you, that's okay, and it's probably not for you. If part of it resonates and other parts don't, then just take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. It's probably for someone else if it makes no sense. Also, remember to check your sun, moon, and rising signs. There are some months where my rising makes a whole lot more sense than my sun and moon, so don't forget to do that. Information on the decks that I'm using will be in the description box below, as well as my Instagram information and how you can get in contact with me for a private reading. What else? So the way this is going to go is I'm going to pull 5 cards. The first card will be the anchor for the reading. Second and third card will be the occurrences in September, drama, energy swirling, things that you need to pay attention to in September. Fourth card will be advice from spirit, and the fifth card will be the probable outcome. Then I will clarify, and we'll close it off with an animal oracle card. Okay? Okie doke. Let's get it going. I do take jumpers from the deck. I don't pull usually unless I'm led to. So if you don't like the shuffling, just go ahead and fast forward those parts, okay? Alrighty. What do we have for Aries, September 2020? Give me 1 second, folks. Let me just light some sweetgrass. The bugs are bothering me. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, spirits, guides, angels, ancestors, what do we have for Aries for the month of September? What messages do we have for Aries in the month of September 2020? There you are. What do we have for Aries for the month of September, Spirit? What do we have for Aries for the month of September? Thank you. Death card to start the reading. Major change, transformation, endings, beginnings. Scorpio energy. Just want to make sure my camera's clean. What else? What do we have for Aries for the month of September, Spirit? What do we have for Aries for the month of September? Two of Wands and the Three of Swords in reverse. That's nice. That's very Aries-like. Direction, moving out of a situation that wasn't working for you or was causing pain. Or at least gaining some direction out of it, gaining some insight. We have the Five of Cups in advice. What else, Spirit, for Aries? What else do we have for Aries? Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think if there was a sign that can handle some major transformation, I think it's Aries. Very headstrong, knows how to gain direction and follow it. So that makes sense. And look, you again at the bottom of the deck, Aries, Emperor. So I grabbed these very quickly, so I guess I'm supposed to clarify before I give you any messages. So let's do that. Can you clarify the cards on the table, please? I feel like you tried to make something work and it just didn't work out, Aries, and you are accepting that and moving on. I feel like you're taking that. You may be doing something very quickly. I think Aries can be what's the word? It could come off as insensitive, but I just think you're in a hurry. You're in a hurry to get to like progress. You're in a hurry for results. So it looks like this could be a breakup for some of you. Something ended and you're just like, okay, that didn't work out. Let me take my shit and go. Let me take my shit and go. Which could hurt the other party. You know, you may be seen as insensitive, Aries, in this situation. Let's see what's going on here. But I'm getting a very unapologetic energy. So why is the Death card here, Spirit? Queen of Swords and the Eight of Swords. You may have talked yourself out of a situation. You may have talked yourself out of what could have been a bad situation. Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's looking like rather you turn the tides on a situation, like you created something out of nothing, or you created a positive situation for yourself. Seven of Wands, Six of Wands. Yeah. Cancer energy at the bottom. Cancer, Capricorn. Very determined energy, not without obstacles. Whatever you're going through in September. All right, let's dig into it. So to start, we have the Death card, clarified by the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Swords. The Queen of Swords knows how to use her words, her ideas, and her intellect to gain favor. She also advocates for others. She's not selfish. But next to the Eight of Swords, this is telling me that you may have left someone high and dry. Like you felt like somebody couldn't cut it. You felt like somebody just wasn't living up to your expectations. And so you may have ended something based on that. And if you haven't, then this looks like it'll be the case towards the beginning of September. Yeah. I'm getting that you hurt someone's feelings, and I don't know if you care or if you're, like I said, unapologetic about it. I feel like you are, because I feel like you have your reasons. It's not that you're trying to be an asshole. It's just that you have your reasons and you're sticking to your guns, and you're not going to let anybody make you feel like they're dragging them down. You're dragging you down, or the ship down is what I'm getting. So it's like the weakest link kind of mentality. It's a little cutthroat, Aries. It's a little cutthroat. But I'm getting that, like, you may have had a conversation with someone where you're like, listen, you're just not getting it. You're just not, this isn't working out. That kind of conversation. This isn't working out. So you could have, some of you may have needed to fire someone, literally fire someone, like at work. Others of you may have broken up with someone, just some sort of tough situation about why this isn't working out. Because they're not holding their weight. So you advocated for yourself by ending this, freeing yourself of this. Interesting. So in occurrences, we have the Two of Wands in reverse, but I'll show you it upright. The Two of Wands clarified by the Five of Cups in reverse. And we have the Five of Cups again in advice. This is a very compartmentalized reading. So I almost feel like I'm reading different situations. It's not like one fluid reading. So I just want to note that. The Two of Wands in reverse. So again, this is splitting. This is a splitting of two parties. You know, this isn't working out. We had an agreement, but I'm breaching the contract. Like, I don't see a future with you. I don't see a future in this. I'm cutting my losses. Five of Cups in reverse is like, I'm not going to cry about the losses here. I'm going to cut them and move on quickly, quickly. Also in occurrences, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. Again, two people not quite having a blast together, you know? Seems to be a theme here. Not having a blast together. You know, one person is, it looks like codependency to me, you know? It did come out in reverse, so it's like the truth of the matter. Again, this could be a conversation that you had with someone. Just like, I'm growing in another direction. I think we should split ways. I think we're on two different paths. Maybe someone had this conversation with you, Aries, but I do think it's you who's conducting this circus. It's clarified by the Knight of Wands in reverse. So be careful of your intentions. Cutting ties with people that you don't feel like serve you or serve the purpose. So like I said, it could be a project, it could be work, it could be whatever the case is. Like, there's nothing wrong with that in and of itself. But this Knight of Wands in reverse is telling me, be careful of biting the hand that feeds you. Be careful of shooting yourself in the foot. Like, maybe it's worth looking at one more time. You know what? I'm going to clarify that. Because something's up with this Knight of Wands in reverse. You may be setting yourself back, actually. Let me see what's going on. What's going on with this Knight of Wands in reverse for Aries? What's up with this Knight of Wands in reverse? I feel like you don't have all the information you need, and you may be pulling the trigger a little bit early, Aries. What's going on with this Knight of Wands in reverse? Why is the Knight of Wands here in reverse? Thank you. Two of Swords, upright. Denial, not seeing the full picture. Not seeing the full picture here, Aries. I'll put one more for you because I really want, and if I need to, I'll dig deeper in the advice as well. Because there's something going on here. Two of Wands. Can't make this stuff up, folks. Look at all these twos. You're definitely breaking away from someone, but I don't know that it's for the right reasons. I'm just going to say it. You don't have all the information on this situation, Aries. You may be pulling the trigger a little bit early. So we'll see what comes up in advice. But something tells me you might want to be a little more amicable. If you do decide to split ways, that you might want to do it, how do I say? It's like you're cutting your losses too early. You're cutting your losses too early. You're cutting your losses too early. So it's like the Five of Cups. You're looking at the Five Cups. You see two have spilled. You're like, fuck that. Not going to pay attention to that. I'm going to take my 3 cups. But there's something wrong with the picture of the cups. So it may require you to step back and gain some perspective before you make that decision of, I'm cutting my losses. Let me cut this out, you know, whatever. Take a step back, I would say, before pulling the trigger on this, because it may end up biting you in the ass in some way. In advice, we have the Five of Cups. clarified by the Seven of Wands. Let's clarify this. What's up with advice here? Okay. Five of Cups again. Yeah, there's something Spirit really wants to get through here. What else for the Seven of Wands and advice, Spirit? What advice do you have for Aries in this situation, September 2020? What advice do you have for Aries, Spirit? What advice do you have for Spirit, for Aries, Spirit? What's up with the Seven of Wands and the Five of Cups? What advice do you have for Aries? What's up with the Seven of Wands? Yeah, you may just be being defiant. See if we can just get one clarifier here. Why is the Seven of Wands here in advice, Spirit? Very odd energy going on here, Aries. I don't know. I feel like you might be in denial, like you don't want to see. It's almost like somebody doesn't want me to get this card. There's an energy of blockage, it's almost like the moon energy. It's almost deceptive, but it's just like you just can't quite see something about this situation. Something you can't see, or maybe you don't want to see it, Aries. I can't fight with that. I'm curious though, so I'm gonna pull this card. There we go. King of Pentacles. Yeah, that's very similar to your energy of the Emperor. Be careful of being a tyrant. I'm just gonna say it outright. Be careful of being defiant to feel powerful, to feel it back in your power. You're in a hurry. You're in a hurry to feel back in your power, to be done with this. It's a very rushed, hurried kind of energy, and just be careful of that, because a lot of times when we're like that, we want to hurry along something, we want to rush along. It's because we don't want to see something of the situation. This is deception. This is self-deception. Very surprised the devil didn't come out. So you got to be careful of self-deception here. And if you want to feel like you're back in your power, fine, but actually be back in your power. Don't do it by tearing other people down, by hurting other people, by cutting them off, by seeing them in some sort of pain. Don't be honest of your intentions. Be honest about your intentions here. You may be taking the right action, but do it honestly is what I'm getting. It's not that the action, the breaking off is what may set you back. It's how you do it and why you do it. So should you actually cut your losses in a way that is productive, in a way that makes sense with your strategy, stick to your strategy, then it looks like the outcome here towards the end of September is beautiful. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. This is victory. This is winning. But I'm going to clarify this too, because I want to see if this is a deceptive kind of energy. We have the 7 of Cups. One more, please, on this outcome for Aries. This victory, 6 of Wands, is about victory, people cheering you on, people being happy for you, proud of you. But what's going on under? Got me suspicious now, Aries, because I felt that energy of like, I don't want to see that. Hurry up, hurry up. I don't want to, and that's usually, 5 of Pentacles. I see. You don't want the other party to know that you're in pain too. It's a denial of pain. So you're presenting yourself in a way that is just not honest. That's all it is. Maybe the breakup, the separation, whatever this is, needed to happen, sure. But be honest about how you're doing it and why, and don't put other people down. Don't take advantage of the situation, because Aries, you're a good talker, you speak with confidence, you move on your own accord, and you know that you can intimidate. But the truth of the matter is, this Five of Pentacles is telling me you wouldn't have wanted it this way either. So don't try to act like you're happy-go-lucky about the way that this is transpiring in September either. If you're in pain too, express that as well. Don't leave that out to try and seem like you're in your power when maybe you're not at that moment. Be careful of that. When are we going to learn that? We may be able to deceive people, and even that you can't do for long because spirit resides in them too. But you may be able to deceive people. You may be able to deceive people for a long time, but it will always show up. Truth exists, whether we want to pay attention to it or not. That's the definition of truth. So I'm kind of scolding you here, Aries, because I don't like that energy. I want you, if you're going to move on from something, I want you to do so with a clean slate, you know? Do it cleanly, with clean karma. What this does is fuck up your karma. You may get out of a situation, you may get praise, people may not be able to see through your shit, but you'll always know, and spirit knows. That's how you fuck up your karma. So please be careful of that, Aries. Let's close it off with an animal oracle card. Still love you, Aries. I'm just being honest. Calling it like I see it. Let's get a spirit animal oracle card to close off this reading for Aries. September 2020. What do we have for Aries, Spirit? What do we have for Aries? Humpback whale. Music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. So this is talking about tapping into your emotions, Aries. That's what that's about. Tap into your emotions in the month of September, and maybe you can, maybe the emotions, this loss that you're feeling will surface, and it may not be comfortable or, you know, pleasant, but at least it'll be honest, and you can walk away from this with clean karma. I'm gonna pull one more for you. Meerkat. Get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. Get support. Get real support, though, from people who actually care and love about you and aren't just going to be deceived by your facade, if you will. Someone's going to call you out on your bullshit, basically. So get in touch with your emotions, talk it out with some friends, and be honest, Aries. Be honest about whatever this is that you think you need to walk away from. It's not working out. Someone's not holding their weight. Do so honestly. Don't deceive yourself. I hope this helped, Aries. Thank you so much. Good luck in the month of September. Really take that to heart, you know. My spirit is really drawn to this tapping into your emotions. Let them surface is what I'm hearing. Let them come up. Let them come up, and be patient with yourself, Aries. Don't rush into this conversation to get it over with. It'll just resurface later, you know? Anyway, yes, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope it helped, and I will see you in October for your reading then. Bye, guys.